Good morning, Soul Beat family. Welcome to Computers and You. Well, Finest hasn't made it, so I'll do the housekeeping. As many of you know, the Computers and You show, this show right here, is considered a community show. And that means that in order to have this show, the community has to support it. And you do that by sending your contributions to the Soul Beat Appreciation Fund, P.O. Box 5156, Oakland, California 94605. I'll repeat that. That's P.O. Box 5156, Oakland 94605. If you don't continue to send in your contributions, you will not have your community shows. This is the only vehicle we have in the United States that we are allowed to voice our opinion. We have pretty much freedom of speech. You're not gonna if we lose this means of communication, we're gonna be in a lot of trouble. Mr. Johnson doesn't have to allow community shows, and I'm getting pretty much stressed out watching him being stressed out with trying to do this, and this is very much so needed. He knows this, but it's stressing him out. We're having all kind of things happen down here at the studio that it just really doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. This is a community studio. This building right here that I am sitting in talking to you is for the community. Mr. Johnson doesn't need this building in order for him to continue operating the television network. He really doesn't. As a matter of fact, the Bunkers, for those of you that know where that is, it's a little teeny place. Not too much larger than one of my bathrooms, as far as I'm concerned. You know, had a little bitty room there, and that would suit him just fine. The expenses, the overhead would be a lot less, and he'd be able to play the videos there and wouldn't have to have this big studio with all the various different sets. He doesn't have to have this. Not to show videos. I was really shocked when, during the time we were having our big major campaign for all the shows, I didn't realize how many community shows were being supported, and mainly by Mr. Johnson. I think there were like 22 of them. I was shocked. And I did the best I could to try to support us all. But, I mean, he can't continue to do that. He just can't continue to do that. I mean, and in fact, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make logical business sense. It really doesn't. That's one of the reasons why he can't get a loan or a grant, because he has the community shows. I've said this once before. He'd have to indicate this whatever we can call ourselves now, community shows, on the paperwork that has to be submitted for loans and grants. And it's going to show that it's costing more for the community shows than they're bringing in money. He's not going to get a loan or a grant that way. He is not a non-profit corporation. He is a for-profit corporation, and he is supposed to be showing a profit for any of his business endeavors. And the community shows are not showing that. So really, it's kind of difficult right now, folks, for Soul Beat. And if you, and the community shows, not the actual business, because all he has to do is stop this community service. You know, he's doing his part of community service. I do my part of community service. Everyone should do their part of community service, but it is not supposed to interfere in your business. Business is still supposed to flourish. Soul Beat is not going to flourish if he continue to have the community shows and the community is not supporting it. That's not going to work. It is not going to work. And we're the one that's going to suffer if we're not able to voice our opinion about a lot of the stuff that's going on and how we're going to work together to resolve a lot of the problems that we have here in our own community. I just don't know what to tell you. All of the community shows are important. They really are. Because everyone has their, we're all in that pot of gumbo, as they call it. Can't take away a part and have a whole. We all have to work this together. Well, I guess you see finances come in.
Ma'am, not really.
Well, I was doing the housekeeping. I guess you see I have started it. Would you like to continue on with something?
Well, I just would say the same thing you said. You gave the address and all that stuff.
I didn't give the address. I gave the P.O. box.
Okay, P.O. box. So that was.
But they could have the address here too.
Yeah.
They can bring money right down here, right now.
This is 2544 73rd Avenue. In case you would like to bring down a donation. All donations obviously are guaranteed to get to the Soviet office. You've seen that happen in the past, and it will continue to happen in the future. Okay, I've got an announcement for some of you out there. There is currently a group of attorneys that are doing a survey because it seems that allegedly the Hewlett-Packard Corporation, which purchased the Compaq Corporation, has been doing some underhanded stuff. For instance...
Who's doing underhanded stuff? My Hewlett-Packard?
Hey, what can I say?
How could you accuse them of anything?
What can I say? And this I've told you before. I've shown you at their website where they tell you that in some cases you may be buying used equipment when they say you bought a new computer. Some of the parts may be used. So you know, you guys, hey, nobody ever believes what I tell them until it's too late.
They're not used, they old.
Okay, so if you are the owner of a Hewlett-Packard or a Compaq computer system, doesn't matter when you purchased it, you want to go to www.computerdefects.com, okay, and you want to participate in this survey. Obviously, if the investigation turns up some shenanigans, you will then probably automatically be a part of a class action suit. So, although I'm not an advocate of class action suits, because what generally happens is you don't get that much money. The attorneys get most of the money, but still, you know, a few dollars is probably better than no dollars.
And I'm not gonna get none of that money.
Well,
I did not buy none of that kind of stuff from them.
Yeah, it has to be a computer system. It has to be a computer system.
I only buy Hewlett-Packard printers.
Yeah.
That's it.
Even if you purchase the system second-hand, okay?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now I might be able to play with that one.
Now that's see. Now this is the survey doesn't say that, but all you have to do is be the owner of the computer system.
I might be able to play that because I've done a lot of that in my learning.
It says, was your computer...
those systems to teach myself on.
Was your computer made by Hewlett-Packard or by Compaq? Hey.
Hey.
Yeah. And name, model number. Also, I'm going to read the first paragraph because it's just it's one sentence actually. For the excuse me, let me get my teeth all set. For the effectiveness of our investigation, it is important that you fill out as much information as possible. However, all surveys, including incomplete surveys, will be reviewed. Okay? So, they are really trying to, somebody's told them, including me, obviously.
Well, you know, I think, and I've been observing, all of the companies, ever since we had this show, and we've been telling you the truth about and actually mentioning the names of the companies, if you've watched the past, they begin to hurt.
That's right.
All of them.
Remember,
every last one of them we told you the truth about right here on this
right
station.
Here on this show. 3 years ago, I believe it was 3 years ago, I did the IBM thing. It may have been a little more.
We started off with Compaq.
We started off with Compaq.
That's the reason why I walked up to Mr. Johnson and asked him, could we have the show, because Compaq made this announcement. They had all of these computers in the warehouse, and they were getting ready to flood the community with them, and they've been in their warehouse for years.
That's right.
That means they were new, but they were old at the same time, you know. And so Mr. Johnson allowed us to do the show. We hit them hard. We hit AOL hard. You know, they hurt because we told the truth.
AOL's got a new thing. This 1,025 hours for 45 days. Some of you people
throw those things away.
Forget what I say. Do the math. Just do the math. Okay? I want you to find out how many days make up 1,045 hours. Okay, somebody do the math and call in. Okay, just do the math and call in. How many days is 1,025 hours? 1,025 hours. How many days is that? Okay, so if you call in and let me know the answer to that, I can tell you the answer, but I don't want to.
No, we're gonna give a prize away. Okay, you'll get something.
Something. Okay.
Yeah, these are special right here.
Somebody call in. Tell me how many days.
One of these
are 1,025 hours, and then I'll tell you the rest of the story.
Well, I need my calculator.
Okay.
You said 1,025.
25 hours. Okay. Now, getting back to this Compaq thing, when we tell you something, it's not because we want to do anything bad to anybody. All we want is these corporations to be fair with you.
And in most cases, they tell you the truth.
And they'll tell you,
they tell you the truth.
But you don't go far enough, and you don't listen.
You want to hear the part that sounds so fantastic before you, because see, they pump that part up a little bit more. A trillion programs we're going to see.
Let me tell you about one more. I got one more for you right now. And see, this doesn't hurt me, because and some people might wonder why I would tell you this. Gateway has a promotion going on right now where if you buy one specific computer, they'll give you another computer free. Okay? So, I want all of you that really think you're going to get something for free to rush right out and do that. Okay? But I can tell you, if you listen to me, I've told you in the past, whenever a company offers you something for nothing, it's because they are hurting, okay? And what's going to happen, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen in Gateway's case. If they don't do a whole bunch more selling, they're going out of business. If they go out of business and you got one computer and you got one free, where are you going to get the parts to fix it in case something happens? So basically what you're doing is you're just enhancing my bottom line. So don't listen to me. Rush right out, get this promotion, and let's see what happens. Okay? So all I can say is, I keep telling you about these proprietary systems. Okay? I just got a Dell system in. It requires a power supply. Okay?
Is it proprietary power supply?
It's totally proprietary.
Ooh, I can't stand
Okay?
those.
The only place I can get this power supply is from Dell. Okay? I found the power supply on eBay.
How much it cost?
They want $50 for it. No, that's where the bidding starts. Starts at $50.
Oh no, that's twice the.
Now, if you had one of my computer systems, okay, your power supply would cost $29.
Something like that.
Okay?
$30.
All right. So go rush right out, buy these things, and then come see me when it breaks. Because as long as you keep not listening to me, you will make sure I can stay in business. Okay? And I want to start doing this as a hobby. I want to quit. I want to retire. So you guys need to start listening to me so I can retire.
Well, anyway, I'm expecting a couple of guests today. We have a little kid coming. I hope they're able to make it.
Yeah.
Just as cute as she could be. But anyway, last week we started talking about bartering, and I'm going to be talking about that later, right after the first break. I'm going to let people get up and get their coffee and stuff, because I want to read something. I promised you that I would bring it. So I'm going to read something to you, because we need to be thinking about a lot of things. Thank the Soul Beat family members that attended, that came up to the Family History Center on the 21st. I will be up there again on the 28th. That's next Tuesday. So if you're interested in starting stuff, give me a call so I'll know who's going to be there, and so I can get a feel of how long I'm going to be there. And my telephone number is 534-4594, but don't call me until Monday. Don't call me this weekend at all. Hello, caller. Hello.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi. I was just trying to get some information. I actually wanted to speak to the operator about a phone number that was just flashed with the lawyer's law firm that you have on there. Robert, his name is Robert.
Oh,
Wade.
Robert A. Ward.
Ward.
No,
Ward.
what you need to do, caller, is they don't keep that information here. What you need to do is you need to look that up in the phone book. Robert A. Ward. Right.
Thank you so much.
You're quite welcome.
I hope to be I want to put what did Jackie February call that? I can't remember now. I don't have my notes. But anyway, when we put together a directory type thing of Sobe.
Of Sobe
I think we need to
yeah.
put together the advertisers as well. As a matter of fact, Mr. Johnson has suggested that something be hung up back there.
It wouldn't stay there.
I
That's the
thought
problem.
about that
That's
too.
the problem.
I thought about that
You know.
too. You know, well,
So,
I don't know. We're going to come up with something here, a way for a referral system where you can call a direct number.
Yeah.
I may even
you remember
do it.
I was going to do that on the computer several years ago, but I got no response from people. You got to see, I have to be motivated to do stuff, and I would have done that and kept a database of anybody who wanted to be anybody on the computer. And plus, we could have had a tickler. And by the way, now that I've just remembered it, I just remembered it, okay? I had did 21 computer systems from that promotion that I did. That was 21 systems.
That was 21.
21 systems, and I did those in a little over a month.
Okay.
Okay? Each system, remember now, should take 5 days. Okay? So you can see that I worked my tail off. All right? Now, I also got those systems for you at what? Roughly $100 cheaper than my normal price. Okay? And you know what? I haven't heard of anybody, well, I shouldn't say that because I know some of you have donated. I haven't heard of anybody donating anything to the Appreciation Fund that bought one of those computer systems.
So that's 21 you say?
21.
Time 100. That's 2,000. Ain't that right?
100, yes, that I could have made, okay, that I could have made if I had chosen to.
But now we expect you to give that to the Soul Beat Appreciation Fund.
There you go. That's what I
So
expect.
that's $2,100 that should be here at the
That's what I expect. Everyone that purchased one of these systems, now I know several of you, okay, Ray, Edna, I know several of you, I don't even have to say this to.
Edna, our Edna.
And Ray, yes.
Okay, well, she
they're going to
donates all-
do that.
yeah, she
and I'm not
donates.
going to say the last names because they may not want me to.
She
well,
donates.
Edna, everybody knows Edna. You know. Hey, I don't have to worry about that. But Ray may not want
No,
me to
but
say
she
his
does,
last
I
name.
do.
But I know he donates because he comes down here and donates during the time that we're on the air. So I know he does. Several other people do. But of those people that purchase those computer systems, I
ain't no
want to
21.
see $100 go to the Appreciation Fund real quick. As a matter of fact, I want to see $110 because I know some of you didn't have a membership card. Okay? And I sold it to you anyway. Remember? Okay? So $110 for for those of you that don't have a membership card, $100 for those of you that do. Okay?
Makes sense to me.
What can I say?
To me. And that's in fact, we told you this years ago. That's what we expect. In fact, we put it on our receipts.
That's right.
What amount was the Sobe discount? And we expected you to do that for the appreciation.
Plus, they got a free CD writer.
Yeah.
Hey.
Sure did on this last batch. I remember you said you were
A
going to
free
give them
CD writer. Didn't charge you a penny for it. You
So,
got
I
it
mean-
absolutely free. So anyway, you know, come on now. We got to start doing better. We got to start doing better.
Hello, caller.
Hello?
Hello.
I want to ask the AOL question.
What AOL question?
The one about the hour.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Will that be 42 days
There you go.
in 12 hours?
Something like that.
No, I got
Pretty close.
42
Well,
days.
It's 42. Yeah, that's
I got 42.708.
that's pretty close.
That's yes.
We're going to accept that.
Yeah, that
It's
might be
42
12 hours.
days.
I have to convert
okay,
that.
it's 42 days. Now, in order to use 1,025 hours in 45 days, now remember now, they're giving you 45 days to do this. You would have to be on the computer virtually around the clock.
24 hours a day.
Okay? So, if you do the math, you can understand that you're being diddled. Okay? And if you can't see that, then shame on you. You leave your first name, you got a prize coming.
Right.
You can
got-
either come, yeah, you can either,
You can come down here today and pick it up. We have several different kind of ink pens, or you can give me a call at 534-4594 starting Monday and make arrangements to come and pick up your prize.
yeah, you'll have a wider choice, I believe.
You'll have a wider choice when you come.
Yeah.
To
Okay, thank you.
You're very
Have a
welcome.
nice weekend.
you too.
So anyway, you know, we try to show you how to think critically. Don't just take what they tell you, okay? You've got to go past what they tell you and think about it for a second, okay? I mean, that sounds real good. And I bet you we're the reason they changed that to 45 days. You remember it used to be
30 days.
they used to be 1 month.
Right, that's what they
Okay.
would say, 1 month.
All right? But they knew, and the way they diddled you then is because if you purchased their software or put their software on your computer, not purchased it, it was free. If you put it on there on the 29th and the month ended on the 30th and you kept using it, a lot of people...
And they sent them out on the 15th.
There you
This
go.
is what and I've gotten calls just over the past month
Yeah.
to let them in. This is our thing. And I tried to explain. I said, when did you receive it? She said, well, I just got it today. I said, what's the day of the month? The 15th. I said, well, you have 15 days.
That's right. You have 15 days to use that. Now, if you go past that, and I had a whole bunch of you call me crying about $300
bill.
$300 phone bills from AOL where they didn't charge you $2 an hour to use their system. No, all I could tell you is pay it, and then throw the disc out. Pay the bill, and then throw the disc out.
Cut
That's
them
all I
off.
could
Cut
tell
them
you.
off.
You know.
Well, anyway, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Well, if you got to go to the bathroom, that's okay.
Welcome back. Let me announce this before I go on. I found a watch in my car. What is this again,
It's
Finance?
a Timex Indiglo.
Whatever that is.
Yeah.
And I know I've had a couple of Sobe family members in my car. I don't know when. I just happened to notice it this morning on my way here. It was on the floor in the back seat, on the floor in the back. So it's a Timex, whatever, Indiglo, whatever it is.
Indiglo, yeah.
If you knew you'd been in my car and you lost your watch, give me a call, 534-4594. Also, every month I'm going to give away a birthday teddy bear. These are so cute, huh?
What are they, for the certain months?
Yeah, this one's January. I want to give this one away today because this is the last Saturday in January. That's a March. That's my birthday month.
Okay.
But I wanted to bring them to show them that they're all different colors. Each month is a different color.
Birthstone Bear.
That's what they call
How
it,
about
birthstone bear.
And they even got little jewels on them. I guess that's supposed to be the month jewel, huh?
I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
But anyway, this is what it's called, Birthstone Bear. And I want to give this one away today since it's the last Saturday of the month. So I'm going to think of something. After the next break, I'll think of something.
Yeah.
Something real simple. So, Birthday Bear for January. And I want to do that every month.
When is your reunion?
I brought that to remind me to talk a little bit about the Family History Center and what I discovered when I went up there. I looked up Dockery,
Yeah.
and there's there was a lot going on there I got to deal with. But I also found out that it would probably be a good idea, since I have more information on my grandmother who married the Dockery, and that's who they did the whole thing on, and her name was Walker. So when I go up there next Tuesday, I will be looking up the Walker name as well. But those are a lot of my family names there.
Right,
So I may have to go through any of them. I just got to find out how far as back I go. I got to go at least to the boat. Okay.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, Calhoun might get you back to Amos and Andy.
You reckon? But anyway, I'll be looking up all of the surnames that, I have to find myself somewhere back there on the boat, or they know they put some of my folk on that boat.
Yeah.
Hello, caller.
Yes, I wanted to find out about those defective
Sure.
Computers.
Yeah, okay. You got a pencil handy?
yeah.
Okay, www.computerdefects, one word,
Computer defect.
computerdefects.com.
Computerdefects.com. What am I looking for?
Well, just go to that page and it's self-explanatory.
Okay, that's www.computerdefects.com. All right, thanks.
Yeah. And basically, you'll be taking a little survey. You'll give them some computer information. You'll give them some personal information like your phone number and your address and that sort of thing. And you'll submit it. These are attorneys, by the way. They give their address. The attorneys are Packard & Johnson, 4 Main Street, Los Altos, California, 94022. They have a phone number, which is 800-222-6911.
And I wouldn't doubt if they've been watching us,
No joke.
because I know a lot of folks, and especially the big companies, they can't touch us. We told you the truth.
Tell you the truth, they cannot touch us.
They
You
can't
notice?
touch us.
Nobody, all these lawsuits thrown around.
We didn't get sued.
We can't be touched because we're going to tell you the absolute truth. Simple as that. Okay? Can't be sued for telling the truth.
Got the proof right there.
Yep.
Okay, don't forget on January 29th, we're doing our rally in Sacramento, and I had the guest on last week that explained it. The buses are available for those of you that need to catch a bus. We need to be, and those of you that want to go on the bus, we need to be at the Oasis site by 9 o'clock.
And this is a free
in the
bus
morning.
trip, right?
This is free, and they're going to give you a bag lunch.
bag lunch.
I called them. I said I want to ride with the people.
Yeah, I'm on a bag lunch.
And I got 2 bus travel tickets plus 1 bag lunch
Oh, look at that.
situation going on there. So I mean, they're going all out here to assist you in getting to Sacramento to voice your opinion.
No
and we
excuse.
and they're going to be tents set out there. We get to talk to some of these folk, okay? Some of the legislators.
No excuse.
All you have to do is put your name on the list and say, I want to talk to so-and-so and so.
Well,
I mean, that's all you have to do. So write this telephone number down and make this phone call immediately.
I'm sure it's wheelchair accessible. So some of you people that are in wheelchairs,
They were making it arrangements for, that too. 1-800-282-1777.
Yep.
I will repeat that. 1-800-282-1777. 777. They also give you a map. They sent me a whole packet
Yeah, in case you
of
want to
it.
drive up there yourself.
Give you a map, and as well as they give you places where you can eat.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna want to, if you don't bring your own food.
I want
down
that
here.
bag lunch.
And that stuff, you can bring your own food. They're giving you directions and everything. Now, give me a call at Computers and You, 534-4594. And
They even got the report card of the legislatures.
associated with what bills that we're going there. Assembly Bill 518.
My goodness.
Assembly Bill 1256, Assembly Bill 2529, Assembly Bill 1695, Senate Bill 1695 and Senate Bill 599 and Senate Bill 1785. All of those were associated with health care, poor stuff, poor people, AIDS, virus, all that
So you
kind
know
of
who's
stuff.
in your corner.
They have it down here, the report card of all of the legislators on how they voted on everything. So you need to get your packet from them. In addition to that, they included a voter registration card. Now, OASIS did this because they know that those legislators, they want you to register to vote before you go up there.
Yep.
Because you're going to put down there on the list, I want to see so-and-so and so-and-so on that list. They're going to look at those names before they let you. You're not registered to vote.
Yep. I'm telling you, if you go down there and you register to vote and there's a whole bunch of you, you will scare the hell out of them people. Because look at it, and you got their voting record right there, they know you can kick their butt out of there.
So give me a call, 534-4594 at Computers and You regarding this is the only thing you can call me about over the weekend, because that's what I'll be working with, is pertaining to us going to Sacramento. Anything else, you're going to call me starting Monday. But you can call me at 534-4594. And we'll talk more about that March. I'm going to talk a little bit about the food stamp program if I have time. If not, I'll do it a little bit later. But I'll read you something. Do we have a call?
Yeah, go ahead,
Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you both this morning?
Fine.
I was listening to you talking about meeting at the Oasis. Where is the Oasis site?
Okay, let me give you that address. That's down on Telegraph and 20 something. I want to give you the right address to Oasis. I just know how to get there. Should be in here somewhere, all this paperwork.
Caller, go ahead and hang up and we'll give it on
we'll
the
give
air.
it to you. If I may have
Okay,
to...
that was another thing that I wanted to
Go ahead.
talk to Cheryl about.
Go ahead.
And that was about them giving out money to people that are on Medicare. They're sending them checks by the 28th or something, and then getting more checks and stuff beginning in February and stuff. And Cheryl is on top of all that stuff, but
I'm not familiar with what you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Especially when you saying they're giving out money.
Yeah, Medicare is...
You said Medicare.
Yeah, you said Medicare.
Oh, you said Medicare? Medi-Cal?
C-A-L, Medi-Cal.
I'm not familiar with that, but what I'll do is I'll check that out, because see, that's a shock to me for them to be giving out any money for anything.
Because see, you've been telling us that they cutting off all these programs and different stuff, and for people to pay attention, so they might
I'm trying to see where money came in, because
and get ready to cut off Medi-Cal or something.
But what I'm trying to see is where money come in, because you're not using cash money a lot of times with Medi-Cal, unless you have what is called it's a co-payment where they based on your income, they determine what your share of cost is, what they call it. Your share of cost.
Right.
Now, if the share of cost calculations were incorrect, because it is based on your income, because I'm trying to see how to do, because I did work Medi-Cal as well, and I dealt with seniors, and I had to do the calculations on what their share of cost would be. And that's the only thing that I can see. If they overcharged you, then you have to be reimbursed, because there are some people on Medi-Cal that have share costs. That's the only thing I can come up with.
I'm gonna hang up and get that number to that Oasis. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna try to find that. If not, give me a call, because I know I have it at home. 534-4594. That is the only thing that I'll be talking about. I didn't grab all of the whole thing, so I don't think I brought that. And so I may not have, no, I don't have their whole thing here. So give me a call at home and I'll be able to tell you about that. Okay, I want to read now a paragraph on bartering I'm going to read it out of the, well, they both pretty much say the same thing out of the Tax Guide for Small Businesses and your Federal Income Tax Guide. Publication 17 is for individuals, and publication 334 is for small businesses. And they both, the paragraph, both read the same in both publications, except the examples are a little bit different, so I'll be getting in the examples as we go along. But this is in the section in the business book called Kinds of Income, and then they're talking about bartering for property or services. Now, I want you to pay special attention to what I'm reading here, okay? Bartering is an exchange of property or services. You must include in your gross receipts at the time received the fair market value of property or services you received in bartering. If you exchange services with another person and you both have agreed ahead of time on the value of the services, that value will be accepted as the fair market value unless the value can be shown to be otherwise. Now, I want you to think on that for a while, and then I'm going to give some examples. I may give an example or two before we close today. Hello, caller.
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How y'all doing, my people?
Betty, did you leave your watch in my car?
Girl, I've been looking for my watch all over the place. I kept looking at my arm. It's like it ain't there. It ain't where it's supposed to be. Thank you.
Well, it's a good thing, because I asked her how much it was worth, because I
don't know.
was going to go hock it.
You ain't looked at that name on there, and it's about 5 years old, so I only paid about $15 for it, so you won't
Well,
get nothing.
wait a minute now. This is an
And
Indiglo.
I love Time Access on
This
top
is-
of that. That's my favorite.
This is an Indiglo, and they quite expensive now.
What?
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding. I went to the Timex
You don't
website.
Get my watch.
I went to the Timex website. I think I can get a little money for that watch.
Check this out. Cheryl, I'll see you at 11.
Okay.
And I called to give you the address to Oasis.
Thank you.
Okay?
I was hoping you were listening.
It's at 2862 Telegraph Avenue. 2862
Thank you.
Telegraph Avenue. And to just say that Davell, who works with CalPEP, heard me talk about going on the train.
Mhm.
That brother done went and got something together from his group, just getting them on the train.
Okay, so we got a train group and bus groups going.
Yeah, I have to go on the train because, because of my knees.
Mm-hmm.
And so I can't walk and ride. I need to be close to where I can, get around. But I'm excited, looking forward to it, and I sure do appreciate y'all and all the good that we're going to do for everybody. Okay?
Okay.
I'll see you see you at 11, Cheryl.
Do I have that address? Did I write that down?
You want me to call and leave?
Call and leave it on my box.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay.
All right, I'll see you then.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, I know whose watch it is now. Put it on my arm. Now I'm going to wear it.
Well, I almost got a chance to hock it. Caller, you're up.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I just wanted to tell Betty I was chomping at the bit. Because I had called 411 to get the address.
Right on. This is the beauty of Soul Beat, people. The beauty of Soul Beat. This is what Soul Beat means. Let's get it together. People are out there that can help. Our Soul Beat family will call in with the answers.
That's right. And their local number is 496-0189. But I just praise God for you guys, and I just want to wish you continued success, because people out there that are listening and tuning into Soul Beat need to really realize the importance of this venue, this avenue, and it is just so unique. It's just, interactive television. You're not going to find it anywhere else but right here at Soul Beat. And people, you need to wake up and pay attention and support. And pray for Mr. Johnson. Pray for that man.
That's right.
Keep him in your prayers at all times. You all have a blessed day. And I called the 800 number immediately when you gave it to me.
Jackie, question. I've forgotten what you call that. You said it was, I called it a directory. You called it a...
The Skills Bank.
Skills Bank. Okay. Okay, thank you.
All right, take care.
Gotta try to remember that. That's what we're trying to get together here, a skills bank. That's why I'm bringing up the bartering incidents, and you need to be stockpiling your canned goods and water. Get yourself earthquake prepared and all of that stuff. You just got to get yourself together on the home front.
I need you to pull that right quick.
What is that?
I got to turn away while you pull that.
What? I ain't pulling that. Oh no, I have to cut that. You know I wasn't going to do that when you asked.
I didn't know. I was hoping. It's annoying the heck out of me.
And it's annoying me now. So
Okay.
just leave it alone.
Okay.
Let me do something to...
Hey, that thing makes noise.
Makes 8 different sounds.
Look at that.
Isn't it cute?
Yeah, I gotta have one of those. What is it?
It's a skateboard key ring.
Yeah, look at that.
Uh-huh. We can give that away too.
That's a toy. Wait a minute. Not this one. I'm into toys.
That's a part of the junior entrepreneur cell, though.
Really?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Maybe. Is there any age limit?
No. I mean, if the child has to want to do it.
I
I've only had
I
one.
was big about the
one
child. I was talking about me.
I've only had one child so far. It is not motivated to do it. Maybe a year or so later, it'll work. But so far, the others are doing fine.
That's okay.
Yeah, I mean, well, of course, adults can sell them too. I mean, really, but I'm, like I said, I'm kind of getting away from in between people. I'm going to deal with children and seniors.
Oh.
You in between people
Yeah, well.
have just totally disappointed me. So I'm slowly but surely gearing myself up. That's how it's going to be. Children, seniors. Hello, callers.
Here.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
I just called to tell you, my grandchildren, the twins, almost broke me last week.
Okay, I have 2 sets of twins. Which twins are your grandchildren?
Darren and Krista.
Crystal.
Yeah.
And Darren came by, I tell him that's my boy.
Uh-huh.
My name is William. And they came by and he says, Grandmama, I got this. I said, oh my God, y'all selling these watches too cheap. Let Grandmama help y'all to sell your stuff. These watches got to be $5 today.
Well, see, I explained to them that it's on them. They can negotiate the price. They know what their cost is.
Uh-huh.
And, I basically have them set on doubling that. If they pay 50 cents for it, sell it for $1. But like I told them, I have one person that was selling the Clean Tuck pens, the Faro pens for $5.
That's right.
And I said,
told
well,
him, I said, when
somebody
y'all
bought it
y'all
from me.
get some extra stuff so Grandmama can help you. Because Grandmama love to sell. But you're doing great. They're enjoying it.
That's good.
Okay, well, have them call me during the week.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah, we have some kids that are having an absolute ball. And saying, I'm telling them that they will have a better chance selling than myself. I might be able to get somebody to buy 1 pen, but that child will get that one person to buy 4 or 5 pens. Hey, it works. I told them it works. And so there's many of them out there just having a ball, making money.
And it's amazing how kids start with their family.
That's I taught them that. You
That's
start with your
right.
family,
Start with your
friends,
family.
neighbors, just go up and down your block.
That's right. Yeah.
That's how you do it. But anyway, I'm enjoying it. I haven't thought of a question yet for the little teddy bear, but I'm going to try to get that together before we leave. Something really simple for January. Okay, no one really wants to talk about the bylaws and articles and corporations.
Of course not.
And this is just disturbing me. It
Well.
really is.
Well.
Now, for me to hear, the Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints, a.k.a. Mormon Church up there, for me to hear that there are some black people, and I done met a number of them, that go to that church, that are members of that church, to say that they know what their bylaws and articles of incorporation are, and they are members of that church. Now think, people, you know what our feelings were about that church. They're racist.
That's right.
Mormons, they're racist, and all, you know, all the bad stuff. But yet you can join their church and get the information. That's right. I'm having some problems with this.
Yep.
I really am.
I remember going to the temple in Salt Lake City. Well, we were on a bus tour, okay? And as a matter of fact, it was my honeymoon, my second marriage, okay? Honeymoon was on this bus trip, and when we got to the Salt Lake City big old temple up there, we were the only ones stayed on the bus.
Well, see, a lot of people don't realize that I'm doing some historical background, studies on the Church of Latter-day Saints, and a lot of people don't know that long time ago they had black people that were in the church.
Right. You couldn't be but a member, or I think you could make it to deacon at that time.
I'm not certain. I'll have to get. I'm still doing my research.
You couldn't be a elder.
But that has changed.
At that time, I know
that has changed.
Now, yeah.
That has changed.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's time for us to take a break. Don't you go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Well, if you got to go to the bathroom and you didn't go on the first break, you can go this time.